Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wesman2. Feel free to call me Wes, and if you're new to the channel, then you gotta stay to the end. Alright, so last episode, I should say, which is technically true, yesterday, I made a let's try of Slime Rancher, and that actually got a lot of following behind it, and so I figured let's try more of a test episode, again, giving a break from Staxel, and then the next, I guess, day, so tomorrow for you guys, from the date of this video, we'll do the grand finale of our no hammer challenge. I just need people to go ahead and comment down below the things that they want me to build in that one, and so that's kind of why I've been holding it off. That being said, let's get started. For those that might be catching in this first episode that didn't see the kind of let's try of this game, we didn't do much. So for instance, we got a few pink slimes and we got a few rock, I think that's what they're called. Yeah, rock slimes. And again, assuming you're brand new to this game and you have no concept of what's going on, Slime Rancher is pretty much just that. You are a farm taker or farmer, I guess. I mean, you could call him a rancher, and so your job is, you know, maintain, feed, and I guess breed your slimes into better slimes. And they drop these plorts, or plorps, however you want to say them. It's with an R, I like it with a P, but hey. And then you go ahead and sell them, and you use that money to buy upgrades and better habitats for your slimes, and stuff like that. That being said, we have a little bit of money, but what I think I need to do is, I'm pretty sure this is a new day. I need to see if our animals are hungry. I guess they're slimes. I guess I should call them by what they are. Slimes. And so, for instance, you can use the money to buy different areas that unlock new slimes. Okay. So let's see. Are they hungry? Yes. All right. So we gotta go ahead and feed all of them, and they'll give us those. Again, they kind of poop out, if you will. The plorts, and then you use them to, again, get money. Our rock slimes, however, they only eat veggies, and what we have right now is a bunch of pogo fruit, or pongo fruit, however you want to say it. Again, there's so many little things in this game depending on how you want to say it. I'm just gonna call it pogo fruit because that sounds like fun. I just realized I'm throwing their own feces at them, essentially. No wonder they're just like, what's going on? Oh, see? And then they do this from time to time where they get stuck to each other and they, like, make this giant column of pink slimes. It's kind of cute. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's go get us some carrots or some type of veggie for our rock slimes. So, I guess thank you all those that were watching our let's try of Slime Rancher. So see, we got some carrots right here. I do appreciate it. I'm glad that, woo, he's a big one. That was something that was kind of struck a chord with you guys. I was getting worried for a second because I didn't really know what to try else, you know, other than Staxel, because I do want to kind of keep fresh content coming out so it doesn't get, you know, stale. So like all the other series, hopefully this goes well. If not, I might just make the executive decision just to keep playing this, because this is similar to what I do, but yet different in its own regard. Don't worry, I'll still do like the let's tries and stuff like that, and we'll kind of rotate out. I'm trying to make, you know, for all my ladies out there, you know, which is a lot of you, you know, I'm trying to find games that you know, you guys or girls, however you want to say it, will still enjoy. But I don't know, you know, little secret here, but I'm a guy, so I kind of want to play some guy games. You know, if I need to be honest, you know, I don't want to lie. I don't mind these games. I mean, I love these sandbox games. Heck, I own the game, for goodness sake. If I didn't like it, then I wouldn't buy it. So my male demographic, however small you guys are, don't worry. I'm trying to appeal to you guys. I only have 3 carrots and some fruit. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I thought my backpack was full because I couldn't pick up any more of the pink plorts. Alright, well, that's fine. We have some more carrots. I think I have 7? No, I have a lot less than 7 rock monsters. I want to call them rock monsters. I think I have maybe 5, so the 7 would be fine. What we're gonna do, obviously, well, I guess it's not too obvious. What I'm hoping to do today is to get a farm going so that we can get carrots going so that we don't have to worry. Oh, great. This is going to be fun. So if I vacuum them up, they're going to try to attack. Like that. Get a farm going so we can log off. Hey, get over there. No. I feel like it's like a bunch of 3-year-olds, right? And they're just like, snacks. I'm like, no, you sit down. No, come around here. And you know, stuff like that. So we're gonna try to get a farm going so that we don't have to constantly come back out here and deal with, you know, these slimes. Although it is definitely part of the game. All right, so I don't have any. Dang it! Of course, there's like 400 chickens, and they're gonna eat them all. If we go over here, again, because I've played a little bit, not much. There's this giant tabby gordo, which is funny to me. It just means really fat. And so what happens there is if you feed it enough. Is that a thing carrying a strawberry? Come back here. Where'd you go? It is. It's carrying the strawberry. It's not. It's not eating it. It was carrying it. When you feed the big gordo slimes, they blow up, and when they blow up, they turn into a bunch of the smaller of the same type. So the tabby one will turn into a bunch of smaller tabbies, which you can collect if you want. But the biggest thing is they drop a stone key, and this stone key is what you use to obviously unlock doors. I keep using, that's the word of the day apparently, which is obviously, and it's not obvious because if you haven't played the game, then you wouldn't know what's going on. And I'm not trying to be rude. Apparently that's the only word my brain is going to today. What it does is it unlocks a stone door, which is a wall that you can't get past to progress, obvious. There it is again. That you can't progress because the door is in your way. We're gonna stop that word today. Okay, so obviously now that we got carrots, haha. Oh, I only have 4. We can feed our. Hey, no jumping over the fence. We'll feed our rock slimes. Go ahead and. Oh, that's right. Our backpack's full. We'll sell their plorts. And can we get the snipes in? Yeah. So they sell for 24. So that's impressive. So what I also was thinking, too. Let's go ahead and see. We need a silo, which is 450. Everything is kind of expensive in this game, at least early on, since we're pretty much poor. This silo stores food, which is good because you can constantly kind of, when you do that whole like run around and gather supplies, you can kind of always put it, you know, back, so you're not constantly just gathering supplies and be like, oh, well, I don't need these and I can't really put them anywhere, and you kind of just throw them down or not collect them. Or a garden, which is only 250, which right now kind of seems like the smarter investment. So this is what I was talking about in the Let's Try, which is you kind of just get this farm, right, and nothing in it, and then here's the little bucket or module you want to call it, and all you have to do is shoot it in there, and then now it will grow carrots, and then within so many days, or after so many hours, I don't think it's even days, well, yeah, because you can watch them pretty much grow in front of us, you get carrots. And now, just like many other things in this game, it can be upgraded. So for instance, if we give it better soil, we can add sprinklers, and then we can add a scare slime, which will keep other, you know, not invited slimes from eating all the carrots. Sprinklers, for instance, it just says it ensures that your crop is always watered, and it makes them grow twice as fast. And then nutrient soil contains compost from the moss blanket, right? And kind of really realistic kind of understanding of farming and soil, which is true. You know, the whole moss concept gives nutrients and compounds to allow soil growth, or not soil growth, seed growth, and stuff like that. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick up their. See, I don't know what you want to call them other than by their name. Like, I don't know their waste, their biomass, their whatever you want to call it. We're just gonna call them plorts, I guess. I guess I could stop carrying these 20, you know, plorts that I have. Now we're back up to 420. 450 was the silo. And we do have 20 dragon fruit. You know, I don't know how many times these things actually eat today, or eat in general. So can I feed them again? It seems like pretty regularly. It doesn't seem like they're behind a certain wall. Like, for instance, you can only feed them once a day. For those that are coming over from the Staxel series, you'll know that, you know, when we feed our animals, they usually only eat once a day, because they'll only eat so much, and they won't just constantly eat, you know, all the food you just constantly give them, which if that was the case, that'd be kind of hard because then we'd have to really limit and then take care of our animals. Hey, who knows? In the new update for that, they might actually change that. I don't know. You know, I'm just kind of talking right now. So they only sell for 8, which is better than 4, obviously. It's better than 4, but the market will fluctuate. So let's see. Are these guys hungry again? Yes, they will eat again. All right, well, let me just shoot carrots in their face and hope for the best. Alright, so you guys are good, thank you. I didn't know that. I think when I was, again, the Let's Try, I try to go in as blind as I possibly can. The only thing is this game was a gift, and so because of that, I definitely wanted to play it, and so making the Let's Try, I had a very little experience in it, but again, that's not kind of how the Let's Tries go. I try to literally go in blind where I just download the game and like, alright, here we go, and kind of see what's going on there. Okay, so it's almost nighttime. I don't think anything really changes other than like certain slimes that come out at night. Obviously, there it is again. I'm sorry, that's where I'm going to today. Only come out at night, and I guess using obviously in that term is correct. So, for instance, now we have Thora, and it's Thora West, and so she's our first quest, if you will. So she's old, so we have to give her an older voice, but she's also female, meaning I can't do an older I can't do this. How am I gonna do it? Oh, there, something like that. Help me out there, and I'll make sure you get that. What's old? She wants, she wants actual slime. She just wants us to gather slimes. How long do we have? 17, I'm assuming that's 17 hours, 26 minutes, right? Or those are seconds, so I guess 17 minutes. Okay, so the 3 rock slimes are actually, it's gonna be harder than I thought because they're not hungry. I lied. He's already munching. All right, you hungry? Let me just punch you with carrots. Hey, none of that. Okay, so that's only 2, so we'll go ahead and we'll give her what we have. Let's go collect 8. Oh, how many tabbies? 6 tabbies, 8 pinks. All right, so we're gonna go quickly as fast as we can before the episode ends and see if we can complete this quest. Or okay, so 2. Oh, there we go. Oh, good, carrots, because we need to feed our rock monsters. So some of you might be wondering that again are familiar with this game. Well, why don't I just turn the rock slimes into pink rock slimes, or for instance, kind of hybrid them? Whoops, that's fine. We'll just kind of turn in the rest of what we got, and then we'll go look for tabbies. The reason being is, for those who might not be too familiar with the game, I'm kind of talking to both audiences right now, is, you know, these pink plorts, they, after a while, they lose so much in value because you kind of oversaturate the market with them. It almost makes little sense to keep spawning them, and then they take up inventory space, and then you keep selling them, which, you know, doesn't allow breathing room for the market to return, or to allow it to go back up in value. So that being said, that's why I kind of right now keep them separate. I'm kind of pretty much future-proofing is what I'm doing, so that I don't have to worry about that kind of overabundance of pink. And so that's what I'm doing. So kind of answer both questions, or I should say to both parties for that. So this tree is always the most fruitful, or fertile, I guess would be the right word. I was kind of combining the two, fruit and fertile, because it always gives a ton of fruit. But again, we're going to try to build our own farm, so that shouldn't be too bad. So 8 tabbies might be hard because it is nighttime, and it does definitely slow down the progression. Look at that jump! Oh, we've never picked up a tabby slime before. Alright, well, that's changed. Oh, no, that's a chicken. Ah, okay. Tar monster. Go ahead and get rid of him. There it is. Ooh, look at that range we got. Ooh, can I pick that up? That's actually worth a lot. Oh, get rid of these pink slime. No! No! Like I'm telling you, it's like a bunch of 3-year-olds. Or a bunch of maybe even younger than 3, you know? Just a bunch of, you know, young kids, maybe like 1 to 2, so toddlers. You just want to eat everything. You're like, no, don't eat that. No, put that down. No, stop punching your sister. You know, don't eat your friends. Oh, I missed. He's gonna eat something else. He's gonna infect them. Oh my gosh, go away. You know, and then you get the one that's being rowdy and you have to put them in timeout. In this case, we're killing them in the water. At least I think that's what's happening. I don't know. This game is pretty you know, E for everyone, so I would imagine, you know, they're just going off to Tar Land, which happens to be under the ocean. Or something like that. Alright. So we only have the single tabby, which is no good. Oops. And that means we'll have to take care of this. Let's at least just get the last. There we go. Get the last, at least the rock plort. Yeah, that. And then miss. Miss completely. There we go. So we actually have a lot of dragonfruit and a lot of carrots. You know, one last thing we'll do before wrapping up this episode is we're going to go ahead and build the silo. Because this is what I was talking about. When you go out exploring, what ends up happening is, you know, natural instinct is to, oh, I need carrots and I need this to feed the farm. But then you go out and now they take up inventory space. So now we simply will just kind of feed this constantly when we go out so we don't have to worry. And then, wow, I never noticed. So you see that little pink or purple line, whichever color you feel like that is. I guess when that's full, it means that that inventory space is full. To me, that's a lot. So if that's 20, so you figure you kind of go up. This holds easily maybe 2 or 3, even up to 400. I would guess 400, assuming that's 20. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the first official episode of our Staxel playthrough, but it's also known as Slime Ranchers. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for some awesome content. It's going to be another Let's Try, and I have quite a bit of games. If you want to suggest a game, by all means, the easiest way to do it is down in the comments below. If you, I'll make sure to also put an email that you can contact me at. I've been trying to find everything on Steam, so if you have any suggestions, just go ahead and drop that down below. But ladies and gentlemen, until next time, keep it real.